think I should turn the camera.
That's the battery pack. Except you have to unplug it as soon as you unplug that one.
Luckily. I think I should turn the camera. Actually, do I turn the camera?
Yeah, if there's something wrong, you can zoom in too.
Buffering. I don't know if that's me or it's buffering.
Representing the class of 2021. At this time, I would ask you all to please rise as our select choir sings the national anthem and our junior ROTC presents the colors as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. We are now going to begin the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, the class of 2021 asks that you join us in a moment of silent reflection to honor the memory of friends and family no longer with us.
I think that's good. Yeah, that's great.
You can be seated.
Sorry about that.
Color turn. Heart.
Should I send that so she you can
Heart.
Hi everyone, welcome to our graduation. I want to start off with a thank you to everyone who helped the class of 2021 make this special day. I would like to thank Superintendent Mr. Reyna, Principal Mr. McGee, and our Greater Egg Harbor Board of Education members. I would also like to thank the Principal's Administrative Assistant, Mrs. Walters, and Graduation Coordinator, Mrs. Tunney. They have worked every day for the past few months to make this celebration possible. Another big thank you to all the parents, teachers, administrators, and peers for attending this special day. You guys have made our last 4 years the most memorable years of our lives. Oakcrest is a place that I call home, and I know all of you feel the same. Towards the end of this school year, I could see all of us coming together. I watched us get along on the dance floor at prom. Everyone meet up on senior skip day at Ocean City. Ignore that, Mr. Reyna. And how about everyone sliding down the water slide on senior leg day? The thing that is so different about Oakcrest is that everyone has their own groups, but we all somehow mesh together and have fun with no judgment. And that is why I will always call Oakcrest High School my second home. Growing up, my life was not ideal. My family struggled with addiction, and I changed schools frequently. In 2016, my mom passed away, and my life fell apart. I lost a sense of my identity and purpose. I couldn't process my emotions, and I felt alone. I know it seems silly now, but there was something about starting Oakcrest that made me feel safe. I started off slow, just like many of you did, but soon realized that Oakcrest held endless possibilities. No matter what the circumstance was, I knew I was going to be fine. I knew everybody would take care of me. There were so many clubs to join, so many supportive teachers to meet, and so many new friends to make. Each new experience created a bond with one of you, a bond that I will hold on to forever. I'm sure many people here today have dealt with issues like these. Every family goes through hardships, but hopefully Oakcrest has helped you build a second family. One has helped you find yourself. One has helped you build your confidence so you can go out into the world and be successful. Thank you for being a part of my life for the last 4 years, and congratulations to the class of 2021. At this time, I would like to introduce our salutatorian, Cassie Booth.
Good evening. My name is Cassandra Booth, and I am the salutatorian of the class of 2021. I would like to welcome Superintendent Reyna, Board of Education members, Principal McGee, honored guests, and every family member, friend, and teacher who is here to celebrate the class of 2021. This class holds a multitude of achievements, but none wouldn't have been possible without each and every one of you. You have all pushed this class to be the best we could possibly be, and for that, we thank all of you. Over the last 4 years, Oakcrest has been so much more than a building to us. It has been Cal Championships, 200 hallway group Hollow Queen costumes, and the Roxanne Minecraft parody that never stopped playing in Wisebacks. From freshman transition day to graduation, we have grown tremendously as a class. The summer before freshman year, I was so excited to experience Oakcrest. I remember first hearing about Welcome Wagon. It fascinated me that so many kids would dress up in ridiculous tutus and face paint and scream around the town with absolutely no shame. Before that moment, I thought school spirit was kind of lame. But those older high school kids, they really loved it here. And it made me start to love Oakcrest before I even stepped foot in the building. What I realized is that day at Oakcrest, school spirit isn't just expected, it's perfectly accepted. Now, Welcome Wagon is one of my favorite traditions because there's simply nothing better than screaming out bus windows at random people on the street with a face covered in paint. It just proves that Oakcrest isn't just a school, but it's a home. From the day I shadowed a freshman my 8th grade year, I knew Oakcrest was going to be a home away from home. That year, Oak had a severe lack of ceiling tiles and enough dust on the floors that you could leave a footprint on your friend's pants. Even after that year, the Oak dust persisted. Despite all of this, we fell in love with Oakcrest because it's what's inside the building that makes it so special. When writing this speech, I asked a bunch of other seniors for their favorite Oakcrest memories. Some were sports related, others teacher related, and some were about watching guys dance around in cheer skirts for Powder Puff. These memories were all very different, but they all contain a consistent element: the Oakcrest magic. A certain something that's hard to explain, but we all know it when we feel it. It radiates out beyond our walls into the community. When you're a Falcon, that magic stays with you, forever and always. We're all going to different places after high school, but wherever those places might be, Oakcrest has pushed us towards our future paths. The class of 2021 has incredible athletes who are going on to play at the collegiate level. We also have amazing artists, soldiers, and leaders in all fields. But most importantly, we boast incredible scholars who found their true passions in the classroom. Whether it was reading The Old Man and the Sea with Polig, Atkinson showing Vector's best moments from Despicable Me, or Nico singing a history poem, there was a class or teacher at Oakcrest that made you realize what you wanted to spend the rest of your life doing. Oakcrest has had a huge impact on all of us, and I honestly didn't realize that until I had to fit our 4 years here into a couple of minutes. Everything that goes along with Oakcrest has made us who we are today. And always remember, wherever we go, Oakcrest will be here for you to come back home. At this time, I would like to introduce our principal, Mr. McGee.
Good evening, Falcons. To the family, friends, and faculty of the class of 2021, welcome. I am so happy that we're here tonight, face to face, outside together with your families, recognizing all of you and your accomplishments. Your experience at Oakcrest High School over these 4 years has been unlike any others in the 61 years in the history of this high school. Reaching this moment has required an incredible level of perseverance, not only in your academic commitments, but also in your identity as a high school student and Oakcrest Falcon, because your drive to succeed has helped you overcome unprecedented obstacles. Together, you guys share a unique bond as the Oakcrest High School class of 2021. My message for you tonight is simple. First, I ask that you take some time to recognize and thank those who have supported you over your last 4 years, classmates, staff, and especially your family. Take time to let them know how much they mean to you and how much their support has helped you during your 4-year journey here at Oakcrest High School. Second, take some time over the next few days, really, to sit back and reflect on your high school career and on all that you've learned while at Oakcrest High School. And as you reflect on everything you've accomplished over your 4 years, notice that your greatest moments are probably associated with your greatest challenges. As you do, I hope that you continue to draw on those skills, the values and the mindset that carried you through those challenges. You've shown as a class that you are resilient, that you can adapt quickly and repeatedly, and that you're able to scale the path to success. Many times you worked in teams to combine your knowledge and your abilities to achieve far more than you could do by yourselves. You demonstrated admirable endurance and fortitude, reaching deep inside yourselves and drawing a strength that maybe you didn't know you even had. You will face many more challenges in your life, but now you know that you have the determination and resolve to overcome them. Most impressive, though, is that this class has sacrificed much, especially over the past 15 months. And you did so, to help you ensure the safety from those around you. I am truly grateful for all that you've done during these challenging times to show care and compassion for one another and for the greater community. Indeed, I feel that we have all shared a new sense of gratitude in our lives. We saw how quickly our circumstances and expectations can change, and we have learned to appreciate the good things that we have. In many ways, the lessons that you have learned about resilience, teamwork, and gratitude have uniquely prepared you, the class of 2021, to succeed in life. So on behalf of all the faculty here at Oakcrest High School, I would like to be the first to congratulate you and tell you how proud we are of all of your accomplishments. and how inspired we are by the ways you represented yourselves through these historic times. Congratulations and best of luck in the future. At this time, it's my pleasure and honor to introduce our Teacher of the Year for 2020-21. This teacher was nominated and selected by groups that included students, parents, and their peers. Please join me in congratulating our Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Jamie Miller Dobbins. At this time, I invite Assistant Principal, Mr. A.J. Barchetto, to introduce our Educational Services Professional of the Year Award.
Good afternoon. Today I have the honor of honoring our 2020-2021 Educational Support Persons of the Year, Ms. Sophia Foglia. At this time, it's my privilege to introduce Superintendent of Schools, Mr. James Reyna.
Good evening and welcome. Before I say anything, how about another round of applause for the students who have sang and played instruments and displayed the colors for us and given speeches. The hardest thing to do is stand in front of your peers and talk. Congratulations, you guys all nailed it. There's no soundtracks, it's all our kids, our students playing the music and singing the words, and that is awesome. It makes me proud. Thank you guys. I have had the good fortune to be a part of this district for 20 years, and graduation is always special. This year seems a little more so. On behalf of the Board of Education, our district office, and the entire staff of Greater Egg Harbor Regional, I say congratulations to the class of 2021. Personally, I say thank you. I left you in January, but I was just down the hall. It was great to watch you guys over the last 4 years. Thank you for everything. Being your principal was an honor. Thank you. I sent a letter to the graduates 2 nights ago, thanking them for all they have given and created in their time with us, sharing my desire and my hope for all that they can do moving forward. My remarks will be brief because this evening is about students and families and their achievements. But I promise you all one short thing. You have opportunity in front of you you do not even realize yet. Out of all that we have faced the last 15 minutes, there is a void of leadership. Stand up and grab it. You are ready. You are prepared, and your generation has the tools that no generation before them has ever had. You are smarter at a younger age than any who ever came before you. Be ready to lead because the world is relying on you. I do want to take a moment though and thank a particular group of people. The parents, grandparents, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, adopted parents, foster parents, and the family that owns that house on the street where the back door is always open, there's always food on the table, and there's always a bed if a kid needs it. The last 15 months have showed us how many need. Sometimes you need for a day, sometimes you need for a week, sometimes you need for longer than that. This Oakcrest community has rallied around its members beyond what anyone could have expected. I hope all of the students take the time, as others have mentioned, thank everyone in your family, thank your teachers, thank that house down the street that always has an open door for you. And someday when you're in that position, leave the back door open because there's always going to be a kid that needs a meal. Let them take advantage and help them out. On behalf of our entire district, I say thank you to all of the community members that helped get this group to here tonight on this field. This is probably the most challenging of all 4 years that any group has seen in memory. At this time, something a little official, something a little formal. Madam President, members of the Greater Egg Harbor Regional High School Board of Education, faculty, and guests, I am honored to certify to the Board of Education that the members of the class of 2021 of Oakcrest High School seated before you have met all of the requirements of their teachers, the Board of Education, and the New Jersey State Department of Education for graduation, and are therefore entitled to receive their diplomas at this time. President Houck, it is with great pleasure that I present to you the class of 2021 of Oakcrest High School. They are yours.
With the power vested in me as the president of the Greater Egg Harbor Regional High School Board of Education, I hereby declare the students of the class of Vola Elexor graduated from Oakcrest High School. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to award this diploma to Nadia Bayukas, representing the class of 2021.
Alexi Fomathep. Valedictorian.
Autumn Bott, Principal Award, Dance.
Charles Nathan Ellis, Jr.
Nico Johnson, Principal Award, Citizenship.
Kayla Nguyen Sang.
Jasmine LeClaire, Principal Awards, Physical Education.
Colin William McCree.
Andre Boyer.
Kaylin Risley.
Emily Shelley.
Khalif Thornton.
Enrique Obshana.
Shawnasia Tajane Brianne Davis Roberts.
Alexa Jeanette Harley.
Destin Jackson.
Xavier Williams Jr.
Madison Nicole Blackwood.
Sarah Abigail Gettings.
Deshaun Monteith.
Rashad Jones.
Daniel Joseph Vitullo II.
Tiquan Moses Davis.
Alexa Beth Petrash.
Erica Michelle Biasini.
Justin Hay.
Jason Andrew Hearn Jr.
Sarah Leskowski.
Saloni Gard.
Maxwell Dean Tran. Principal's Award, attendance.
Tyler Monzo, Principal Awards, Physical Education.
Olivia Rose Risley.
Kelsey Ross.
Scott Morgan.
Carlos Barahona.
Gianna Amaya Holcomb.
Lysandra Lee Torres.
Dan Smith.
James P. Scribner.
Naya Z. Rivera.
Emily Hartman.
Salvatore Chiamante. Principal's Award, Drama.
Devin Haynes.
Dominic Nicholas Totoro.
Eric Toca Torres.
Brianna Lee Petrash. Principal's Award, Vocal Music.
Zoe Ann Booth.
Stephen Flickinger. Principal's Award, English.
Daniel Mendez.
Daisy E. Esochai.
Michaela Joelle Green.
Dante Tremaine Turner.
Sean Lynch.
Juliana Margaret Brown.
Fiona Hua, Principal Awards, Business Education.
Jamel Brown White.
Gaten Perone.
Anaya Aaliyah Jones.
Courtney Smalley.
Victor Salas.
Grant Wesley Cavallo Johnson.
Nakia Lanice Timberlake.
Tiffany Nelson.
Jonathan Britton.
Joshua Nguyen.
Juan Andreas Almeida.
Giancarlo Garcia.
Nadia Marie Bayukis. Principal's Award, Leadership.
Rebecca Monroe.
Brandon Lewis Hernandez.
Jonas J. Ochoa Azozi, Principal Awards, Instrumental Music.
Alexis Cabrera. Principal's Award, World Language.
Ariana Reese Holland.
Nathaniel Giovanni Palmieri.
Jake Thomas Rocap.
Rachel Lindsay Stuber.
Kira Coupling.
Eddie Ramirez.
Jason Turfus.
Tatiana Garcia.
Hello, hello.
Hey!
I'm gonna repeat.
Okay.
So hold up, Caleb. Anicia Jean Jacques.
Shane Herrera.
Caleb Kempton.
Katie Leanne Adair.
Nyla Osborne.
Giovanni Adrian Feliciano.
Aaron Sangora Vong.
Emma Mackerlane.
Kashmir Charles.
James King Curtis III.
Cassandra Caroline Booth. Salutatorian, Principal Award Science.
Teresa Fell. Principal's Award Culinary Arts.
Dickie Chen. Principal Awards Social Studies.
Billy Antonio Dennison.
Abigail Grace Harvey.
Gia Loren Marini.
Mason Charles Horsey.
Kyrie Jackson.
Laura Michelle Ferreras.
Aja Monique.
Mohammed Abraham.
Jared Smith Knowles.
Riley Elizabeth Hart.
Lanae Doris.
Jalen Fullard.
Theodore Freilenhusen Locke V.
Alyssa Amber Pagan. Principal Awards Fine Arts.
Niall Burgos.
Brian Huang.
Lauren Elizabeth Liberty.
Emily Nicole Weber, Principal's Award, Mathematics.
Zachary Dittis.
Michael Rossetti,
Claire Zhang.
Gabrielle Sophia Forciani,
Stephen Sabo.
Logan Robert Skinner,
Madison Lynn Lisitson.
Patricia Rochelle Placencia,
Angel Fisher.
Kenji Musal Nozawa,
Chiamaka Ibuichi.
Brooke Morris,
Edward O'Flynn.
Bailey Emery, Jack Reeves Walker,
Nyla Deal.
Laurel Ann Fu,
Derek
Graves.
Luke Dado.
Nasir Wright.
Madison Renee Connolly.
Paige Milnarchuk, Principals Award, Media.
Michael O'Brien, Principals Award, Leadership.
David James George Flippin.
Sadie Marcella Crispel.
Skylar Elizabeth Mooney.
Timothy Michael Grazik.
Ryan Lutz.
Rachel Allison Bustard.
Abigail Grace Thompson.
Jose Antonio Fuentes.
Nissim Respez.
Jennifer Marie Reeves.
Ariani Diaz.
Christopher Nicholas Padano.
Zymir Joseph Kamau Newman.
Ariana Miranda.
Angela Renee Wade.
Deshaun Farmer.
Angelo Yu.
Amazia Miel Bradshaw.
Hannah Michael Curcio.
Brian Liberty.
Cliff Thomas Hamler Jr.
Cheyenne Cecilia France.
Janessa Marie Dauber.
Jacob Rowan Dorsey. Principals Award, Educational Achievement.
Matthew Vega.
Jocelyn Gabriela Del Cid.
Danea Ramira Skinner.
Jaden Rashawn Hubbard.
Isaac Quinones.
Haley Shea Nakau.
Desiree Roller.
Jacob Cogswell Martelli.
Dylan Kurtz.
Jessica Pamela Perez.
Amani Stanley.
Bryant Akins.
Axel Pineda.
Marielle Martinez Hornberger.
Alicia Samba Tambwe.
Asembo Ogo.
Byron Lynn Griffin II.
Natalie Marie Napoli.
Belinda Tuma.
Gianna Marie Fortson.
Angelina Rodriguez.
Jackson George Stone.
Joshua Van Cedars.
Alexa Marlene Good.
Lanaya Reed.
Nathan Weiss.
Jacob Reingruber.
Grace Ashlyn Raleigh.
Tiana Renee Ortiz.
Ethan Nelson.
Jaden Anaya.
Raven Alexandra McIntosh.
Sarah Eaton.
Christian Chitrullo.
Kyle Matchett.
Gianna Angel DiGregorio.
Janasia Clark.
Devin Rodriguez.
Jamal Rivera Hands.
Devin Jurassic.
Cecia Hernandez.
Anthony Red, Principals Award, Industrial Arts.
Jeremy Acasio.
Malcha Marie Laparte.
Ileana Yvette Gonzalez.
Jawan Wall.
John Brown.
I'd like to call to the podium now our valedictorian, Alexa Pomatat.
Good evening, class of 2021. My name is Alexi Pomathip, and I am your class valedictorian. And I guess we can say we did it. I don't know how. I don't know how, but we did it. The class of 2021 is finally graduating. And as a class, we have earned so many great titles that showcase our athletics, our art and music programs, and even our academics. From being champions in multiple sports to our marching band, choir, dance, and art programs being highly recognized throughout all of New Jersey. But the number 21, what an odd number. Well, it is an odd number, but that's not what I mean. The number 21 holds so many different meanings. It's obviously considered the real age of adulthood, if you know what I mean. And it's obviously the answer to what's 9 plus 10. I'm sorry. But seriously though, the number 21 is the year in which we end a crucial part of our lives and begin a new one. And with this odd year came unexpected situations. Well, I don't think any of us really knew what to expect in 2021. A global pandemic was occurring, school closed and everyone was wearing masks in public, I became valedictorian. Now that one was the real shocker this year. And I'm sorry, I'm not kidding, because to some, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm considered a disappointment too. Shout out to Maxwell Tran and Jonas Zoria. But in all honesty, I know many who are proud of me, and I have many to thank, including my mom, my dad, and my friends who really helped me throughout the pandemic, even Zai, Jonas, and I guess even you, Max. But honestly though, 4 years ago, as freshmen, we weren't expecting we didn't know what to expect, what our high school lives would become. As freshmen, our unknown was being in a new school, starting high school, and growing up. We strived to find a place and get involved and participate in South Jersey's most spirited high school. Upperclassmen told us we were lucky to have air conditioning our freshman year, but is it really that lucky if faculty don't even know how to use it? Then, as sophomores, we grew into ourselves. We established who we were as a class and started to become key figures within our school. We lost a friend, but we also grew closer to one another. We developed our own Falcon pride. And with junior year came what was supposed to be the hardest year of high school academically, but the year became harder in the most unforeseen way. A global pandemic caused everything to shut down and stop. This included our senior year. We lost activities, sporting events, and worst of all, time together. People say everything happens for a reason, but really I say everything happens just because it happens. There are many things in our lives we cannot control. We could not control a pandemic. We cannot go back to the past and have a normal senior year. We don't get a do-over. And as much as a lot of us would love to go back and do it again, we just can't. There's no time machine, there's no wish granter to make the right or the wrongs right. And in the real world, there are limits to what we can control, and none of us asked for this kind of senior year. But still, it is important to remember the things we do control. We can choose to put our best foot forward. We can choose to live without regrets. Whether you came back to school in person or finished virtually, whether you came back to participate in clubs and sports or just came back to see your friends, we can choose to let go of the what ifs and the could haves. We can choose no regrets. As Mr. Schwartz would endlessly say throughout our marching band season, these were the cards we were dealt, and it's up to us to make the most of them. Throughout the pandemic, we grew and learned. Some of us found ourselves and created a deeper connection with others. Others became lost. We may have even hit a low point over the past 2 years. But when that happens, we get a chance to learn who we really are. And in the end, we must move on. Despite the uncontrollable forces placed upon us, we took control of our own lives and made the most of each and every moment we had together here at Oakcrest. And now, we can proudly say that we are the class of 2021. So, let's start the next chapter of our lives without looking back. We sit here as graduates, diploma covers in hand, waiting for the end of an era. We graduated during a global pandemic. Just by graduating on this day, we are making history. And now, more than ever, we are in control of our own lives. Now, more than ever, we should take what we have experienced and become even better people. We should take our experiences and leave our falcon flock knowing that we did our best, and that's what matters. This is one of many things in our lives. This is one of many things that shall pass, and as our graduation comes to a close, as our high school lives come to an end, we should remember our perseverance and resilience that we have developed as a class and make every moment count, no matter where life may take us. Congratulations, class of 2021. Let's have fun with no regrets.
Each year, but celebrate.
Yeah, we got form into the circle. I ain't do it. We think you're Oakcrest Graduation. Nobody's gonna say nothing. They did the business. What is they supposed to be? What is child?
Gonna start my first semester and I'll never see my face again. I'm starting a new life, but I don't wanna leave. Sing it, girl. I couldn't forget you if I tried. I won't separate you into different states. I'd stop the It's just 3 words, that's all it takes, and I'd be back in a day. Say those 3 words, that's all it takes, and I would stay. I'd stop the train and make my way back to you. I'm gonna move over here. I wish I could pack you in my bags and bring you too. I'm gonna move, new place, but these 4 walls can't hold me like just put my teeth I wish you were right here by my side, but I won't forget you all the way. I've loved you from a different state, and as much as I don't understand, if you were to say you loved me, I'd stop the train. If you were to say you loved me too, I'd stop the train and come back to you. I said a boom, chicka boom. I said a boom, chicka boom. I said 2021 is graduating, chicka boom. 2021 is graduating, chicka boom. All right. No more time. That's it.
Pull the caps yet. Oakcrest. It's been real. On three. 1, 2, 3!
If you can stop.